Whether you need joint or individual debt advice, the process is the same. You can use our online tool to see what solution would suit you together or individually. If you live together and both have debts that you need help with, it's worth getting joint advice to weigh up all the options available and see how it will affect your household and each other before you make a decision. Some debt solutions are only available to individuals, not couples, so you and your partner may be recommended two separate solutions. In some cases, it may be quicker and cheaper for you to deal with your debts separately. Joint debts are a type of credit agreement where the responsibility to pay off debt becomes shared between you and the person you entered the agreement with. Examples of joint debts include bank loans, overdrafts, or household bills, where both parties are jointly responsible for paying. If you borrow money jointly with someone else, you are normally both responsible for the full amount. So, if one of you is unable to pay, the other borrower must still have to pay the whole amount. Joint debt solutions include debt management plans, DMPs, and linked individual voluntary arrangement, IVAs. You can enter into a DMP as a couple if you live in the same household. It doesn't make a difference if you have joint debts or individual debts. This option would plan out repayments of all debt, including joint debts, until they are paid in full, allowing you both to become debt-free at the same time. Whilst an IVA is typically an individual solution, it is possible to link two IVAs together, which allows you to make a joint payment and become debt-free at the same time. If you're considering a joint debt solution, it is important to discuss it between you to see how your finances will be impacted. We will always let you know the best option you can take as a couple, or if you need to tackle your debts individually. How your joint debts will be treated depends on the debt solution. Bankruptcy, debt management plans, individual voluntary arrangement, and debt relief orders are all examples of solutions that you can enter separately from your partner. If your individual solution offers any write-offs of your debt, your responsibility to pay them will be removed, but they will not be written off. The other borrower will still have to pay the full remaining balance. If you both apply for insolvency, the responsibility to repay the joint debts will be cleared for both of you, meaning the debt is written off completely. If you share credit with someone, your credit files will be linked, so how each of you manages your debt will affect the other. Even if you have a good credit score, should your partner have trouble repaying their own debts, a lender will take this into account when deciding whether to lend to you, even if you apply for credit on your own. If you have joint debts, any difficulties repaying the debts will be recorded on both parties' credit files. For advice on how to deal with all your debts, our online tool is available anytime you need us and takes around 15 minutes to complete. We'll ask for yours and your partner's details about debts, outgoings, and current circumstances. Include their email address to make sure we can send them a copy of your advice. Once you have completed our confidential online tool, you will instantly be shown the no obligation recommendations on screen. You'll each receive 2 sets of debt advice, options for dealing with debts together and options for dealing with them separately. To get started online, visit angeladvance.co.uk. We're rated excellent on Trustpilot and have helped over 48,000 people across the UK. Getting advice is free and it won't affect your credit score, but if you sign up for a debt solution, a fee may apply. To get started, visit angeladvance.co.uk to use our confidential online tool anytime you'd like, day or night. Terms and fees may apply. We are authorised and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority. For free debt advice, visit Money Helper.